dive into the ocean's hope at the fading of the day. Aquatic kaleidoscope, see the colors sweep and sway. Down in the deep, deep blue, we build my world anew. Waves keep on washing over me. Swim out, dive into the open. Cool are the currents of the sea. Swim out, deep into the ocean. I carry the means to mend amid the fathoms and the foam. This ocean, it has no end, and I'm a long, long way from home. Down in the deep, deep blue, rebuild my world anew. Waves keep on washing over me. Swim out, dive into the open. Cool are the currents of the sea. Swim out, deep into the ocean. Waves keep on washing over me. Swim out, dive into the open. Cool are the currents of the sea. Swim out, deep into the ocean. The silence of the deep, what secrets does it keep? Whoa, the silence of the deep, what secrets does it keep? Waves keep on washing over me. Swim out, dive into the open. Cool are the currents of the sea. Swim out, deep into the ocean. Waves keep on washing over me. Swim out, dive into the open. Cool are the currents of the sea. Swim out, deep into the ocean. Silence of the deep, wash over what me. Secrets does it keep? Out into the silence of the deep. What secrets does it keep? Yeah, the silence of the deep. What secrets does it keep? The silence of the deep. What secrets does it keep? Yeah.
And that was, as always, Miracle of Sound with Deep Blue. So, between streams I found an alien entrance, and it is right in the patrol area of, I think, one of the very big monsters. So, oh Christ, yes. So alien port, that will have to do for now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So yeah, as you can probably tell, I am... oh, bloody off. Oh, those are some alien eggs. Yes, I would like those in my little aquarium. Okay. Currently, they are leaving me mostly alone. Alright. Where are you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So, I think I found the thermal plants. It's a real pity I don't have my Seamoth with me. Getting over there would be so much easier. Alright. Let's up with... Of course, above ground. Alright. I should be able to mine this just fine. No idea what I need this for, but... I guess I have it. Oh. It can't decide if it wants to go up or down. Oh, this is in... That is... Oh, Christ, I didn't come in here expecting... I didn't come in here expecting, what's it, to find alien stuff. This. This appears to be a completely different base. Okay, it's not. It's the same. Or at least. This appears to be the big place, the first place. Because then a level up there should be the Doomsday device thingy. Which is unstable as all hell. Okay, yeah, this is the place I'm thinking of. Awesome. So then there should be a beacon somewhere around here. Oh, look, alien device. It's does it look like I have a lot?
Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
Did I see a lot of? Oh, here, there's too much over there. Deep cavern alien door. Oh yeah, that's this one. Oh, alien gun base cave entrance. Alright, so I should be easily able to go back with relatively little danger. And here I need a tablet, which I don't have any tablets with me because this was going to just be a supply run. It's not like I put some in. No, also empty. Is this where I came in? No. I guess this place has multiple entrances. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but
Integrating new PDA data.
fossil data recorded on the volcanic rock that was excavated to construct the alien power facility. It has been possible to explore a number of key trends. Genetic convergence. The alien record data on indigenous organic remains originating between 10,000 and 1,000 years ago. Life form on record features unusually low overlap with those encountered so far on 4546b. A mass extinction event like a deadly disease would be able to do that. And then it begins with saying extinction events. Soil samples from 1,000 years ago contained 300% higher concentration of organic remains than the soil average. Data supports a mass extinction event killing off the majority of species and forcing relative adaptation amongst many of the survivors. Alright, so take a guess what I'm not doing. I am not swimming past two dragons again. I'm going to be nice and safe. And very, very, very boring. Oh, bloody hell. Film on activity. What did I do to get that one? Find the thermal plant. I already found it. Okay, so I'm going to the alien gun base and then take a boring track back to my own base, get my Cyclops back, probably with the use of my Seamoth. It's not like I need to place a tablet in here, is it? No.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh. Okay, so that doesn't quite work. Luckily for me, there's more than one way to get up. Oh. The white outline, I don't know if you can see it, but the white outline made it kind of look like it was part of our craft. One of like it was a debris field. Alright. Now for the amazingly fun activity of slowly making my way back 1.5 kilometers in the prawn suit, which is just slow as fuck. I think I have plenty of power, so that shouldn't be a problem. If it is, I do have
Calorie intake recommended.
so look. Oh.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Don't have a lot of stuff meat, though I do have a cooking blade. Have a look, have I scanned around here? I haven't, but I also don't need to. Because it's not like I'm in any way in need of titanium at the moment. Stop that. And I can either yeah. That always seems to discourage them a bit. Drill into them. I wouldn't risk it, buddy. That is a stalker egg, isn't it? Unidentified? Pretty sure I know about most of them. I really have no idea when an egg gets identified. What do you need to do exactly to identify it? Alright, that took too long. Oh, and I forgot to place a beacon at the firebase. I mean, not that I very much need to, but... Is... No, wait, I know this one. This is the one extremely close to my home base. Home sweet home. And for some reason that cable was destroyed at some point. Meaning that my power was constantly running out of energy. Alright, you two now finally going to go home? Alright. Eat a bit. Drop off the eggs, I think, as well. And then rescue the... what's it from down below. The Cyclops from down below.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
So look, the entrance is somewhere over there. Please don't tell me that now I'm going to get... because that is the territory of some... of the huge things. And I don't feel terribly inclined to go after them. just some luminescent plant was giving off the alien purple glow. Maybe I want to fly on the radar and not on lights. Too many things down here that don't like light. Alright.
Systems online. Engine powering up. Ahead slow.
Time to bring this thing up. Get my sea prawn in here. Swap out some stuff. Maybe add some more. Well, let's first have a look at how many purple tablets I currently have. Once we know that, we can see how many we need to make. Ow.
Ahead standard.
And this means that I no longer have to go down into the deep to go to the fireplace. It does now mean that I have to go to the alien gun base, but that is a really simple track. Just maybe it's a slightly longer drive, but it's a very safe drive. And there we go, there's the plateau. Oh, that's just some coral. Ain't that the sulfur look? Oh. Radio doesn't even have anything to say. Alright. I got 1 purple tablet and 2 ion cubes. I need 2 purple tablets though.
All systems online.
I don't know if I have any more purple tablets somewhere else, but I might have to make one. Okay, I'm going to have to make one. Oh. Just an iron cube and 2 diamonds. That's easy enough, I just got a whole lot of them. Alright. Oh yeah. Let's also drop in some of the creatures. Oh cool, I got 2 antvils. And 2 antvil. Electrified predator, raising containment. I might have to create a couple more. Yeah, I might have to create a couple more holding areas. Oh. There was only one other crab snake in here. Please tell me you did not escape. Okay, thank God. And I didn't even bump into my base at some point. Alright, into the boiler you go. It doesn't fit. Alright, not into the boiler you go, I guess. Oh, and I forgot to place a creature again. Of course I did. I thought I'll drop you off in the caves below, but
All systems online.
that's a bit far to go without any form of vehicle or something. Hey, I got like a friend for you all. Play nice. Alright.
Come here, to me.
Where is he? Things were all going so nice until Mrs. Mysterious showed up. slow down a little bit. Alright, so we got the purple tablets. Ion cubes are in the sea prawn. Oh, I don't have food. No worry. I have multiple fish tanks. Oh. This one's still in. This one is still empty. Alright. I got food. Now I just need to prepare that food. Have a look. It was next to the crystals because, well, salts actually are also some type of crystal. I mean, not the type people generally think of when they say crystal, but they are salt crystals. I don't know exactly how they are made up, but they are remarkably similar.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I hate trying to get into this thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright. So, just, I'm not going to need full, so some are going to be stored below deck, but alright. There are some angry ones below me. Have a look. That's where I need to go. And back to where we were, this time with less danger. Hopefully, at least. I could try to see if the Seamoth can drop down very far. God damn it, I'm going to have to try that, am I not? And yeah, this is the different way I have to, or at least that I can go towards that thing now. I can either go to the alien enforcement platform, which I think it's officially called, and take a relatively safe trip through there, or I can go through the First, I think it's the hidden river that they call it, and then the alien, and then the fire area that holds a lot of very big dragons, which spew fire. I mean, I am mostly able to outmaneuver them because, well, I'm pretty good at the at dodging stuff. I'm pretty good at the combination of floating and grappling hooking me for a neat amount of speed, but even then it's not exactly wise. Alright, some more food and water. Cyclops engine. And off we go into the wilderness, or more accurately, into the alien base we've already gone through. Alright, I can survive that jump. Let's see and hope if I can survive the very long jump. If not, I lose my sea prawn now. Okay, I can survive that. Awesome. Now I need to find the portal again, which is just right over here. Awesome. And now, here we go. And now, we should be able to get into somewhere. Alright, blue tablets.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh yes, I did scan the purple tablet. Smooth and cold with blue light which illuminates an alien symbol resembling the uppercase W. Really? It does to you? Well, it's likely these devices served in part as security clearance for whoever constructed them. Their size suggests some additional purpose, such as personal computers. Whatever the case, the technology is far beyond humanity's own. Oh great, I got the blue... Oh, fuck. The blue tablet is probably going to fit the blue gate, which I found on the other side of the dragon, the fire base. This looks safe. The alien thermal plants. Alien thermal plant. This system is directly converting local thermal energy into electric currency at 90% efficiency. Most of this energy is being stored in the battery-like devices within the plant itself, each of which hold enough to power a small city for years. Some of it, however, is being drained off, presumably as it's distributed to all the facilities on the planet. The power plant appears to be fully automated and, given the understanding of the mechanisms involved, uninterruptible.
Integrating new PDA data. Primary alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system at depth 1.4 kilometers.
Okay, so that's the thing I already found. A power rotor in the thermal plant is distributing energy collected on site to other facilities on the planet. Primary containment facility location updated. Constructed within a natural chasm. Connected to this cave network. South-southeast. East of volcanic activity. Area of volcanic activity. Depth 1.4 kilometers. Power distribution. Self-warping quarantine enforcement units. 5%. Oh. Self-warping quarantine enforcement units. Those are things that move around. And they eat 5% of all the power of this place. That would make them horribly electric. Or it would make them... Or it would mean that there are a lot of them. Arc network. 10%. Sanctuaries. Alpha, Beta and Kappa. 10%. Sanctuaries? Quarantine enforcement platform. 35%. Yeah, for a gun like that, that would fit. Disease research facility. Offline. Yeah, we saw that one. Primary containment facility. 20%. Reserve. 20%. There's no clear way to interrupt the power flow. Ah, that's too bad. No way for me to change how this system works. Ooh.
Integrating new PDA data. Synthesizing ion powered blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to databank.
Awesome. It's impossible to extract useful information regarding alien ion power. Ion cubes are grown artificially from a mineral substance and are treated to remain in a stable state despite the huge isotopic energy contained within. By installing an ion cube in an appropriate device, this energy can be released as electrical power. Using this knowledge, it's been possible to synthesize new battery and power cells blueprints which leverage advanced ionic energy to last considerably longer. AKA, I can now make ion batteries and ion power cells, which I'm going to make probably a lot of. And then well, that means that we have explored this facility to its fullest, I think. And that means that we now have to go back to the fire
Welcome aboard,
place.
Captain.
You can probably guess how thrilled I am about that. Because yay, more dragons. Alright, this is my last beacon, but I shouldn't need any more. Alright. Alien thermal plants. Have a look. Deep alien cave door. I can probably pick that one up, I think. Maybe I'll have to take a look at that first though. Alien Portal 2. Still haven't discovered what where that one leads. I gave entrance. This one can go to blue. Beacon Deep entrance. Yeah, I want to keep that one, I think. Beacon Alien Ports. Oh, that's the gate, so... no idea. Alien thermal plant thoroughly discovered. Fire base. That's where I'm going, and it's a dangerous one. Also from thermal energy to electrical energy at 90% efficiency. That's quite the feat. I'm going to need that one as well. Well, do I? Yeah, I think I might want to keep that one as well. Alright. Alien thermal cave entrance. Alright. Yes, he raised fire. Probably very impressive. If it wasn't also deadly. Okay.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, where was the entrance to? I clicked on it. Oh.
signs stabilizing.
Okay. Please know, if you teleport me out of my suit now, I lose my prawn suit and I will drown. Although, well, yes, I will drown because the only place I can go is over here. Okay. Alien containment. I want my prawn suit with me. Okay, hello heart attack. I hear something moving.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
Okay, alien robots. This device is of alien origin, although its design is relatively simple. Purpose: its low threat level is at odds with the advanced technology apparently available to its designers, suggesting it was intended to be more to patrol the alien facility and repair damaged infrastructure than to deter invaders. Design: despite its simple design, the construction is quite elegant in its minimalism. 4 electromagnetic legs allow it to traverse floors, walls and ceiling with reasonable speed, and appear to be replaceable. Internally there are few moving parts, rendering this construct energy efficient and resistant to wear over time. A rechargeable ion-based power reserve ensures it continues to operate. Assessment: immobilize and return to Altera for mutual profit. No thank you, I'm good. Well, good to know that this place... Ion Cube Fabricator? This device to be of the origin of the raw material that forms the base of the ion cubes, which powers small alien systems. Like the drawing power itself from the main thermal plant, this device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. Ooh. That does make it...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
pretty enticing to return here. I mean, sure, it's terribly dangerous. Oh, lava lizard egg is discovered, so I do now know that species at least.
Integrating new PDA data.
Enzyme 42 project data. Of course it's 42. According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Kyra bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers, who went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environmental needs, included the import of interdependent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine have been unsuccessful. And we, if we want to live at least, are going to have to undo that. Somehow. We are going to have to take what they have for the cure. Fisted fetus? Oh, this is one of those dragons. Sea Emperor fetus. Found preserved in a display case, it was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. Theology. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract analysis. It appears the aliens were attempted to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in the specimen's digestive system. Without a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. Oh god, I need to get a young one. Somehow. Alive. Preserve egg casing. See, Emperor egg casing. So, shell composition. The shell casing is formed from thick layers of carbon composite, suggesting an alternative gestation period. The Leviathan species may give birth just once per century, perhaps just once in their lifetime. Once in your lifetime is a very bad decision. I mean, if you only do it once per lifetime, you need to get more than one kid every time. Otherwise, well, you need to get more than two, really. And they all need to survive, otherwise your species can't grow in numbers. Cell casing incisions. Precise incisions suggest a laser-based tool was used to cut open the egg casing and forcibly remove the fetus inside prior to full gestation. Analysis. Time pressure to develop a bacterial vaccine may have driven the alien researchers to cut open this egg and remove the fetus for study. It's also possible that removed from its parents and natural habitat, some vital condition for the infant to hatch naturally was not met. Yeah, that's of course also a The requirement for just hatching can be rather difficult or rather strange. Alien object. Alien building block. Building block? This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there is some genetic and technological crossover within the design of the self-aware construct encountered elsewhere. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been a fundamental building block of the aliens' technology, or even the aliens themselves. Alien technology. Translation device. This device stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. The core of the device may allow alien text to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC Live, it's probably some joke, appears many times in the data device. The importance is unclear. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language, and it will not work the other way around. Now, unusual box. Organic matter particulator. The device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope, likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it, while leaving the physical structure intact. Although it wouldn't function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize species for later inhibition. Without instruction, it would be unwise to interact with it. Yeah, I would just die. Crescent artifact. Tracking implant. This construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmission intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implanted inside one of the lifeforms indigenous to 4546b. Its size suggests the subject was a Leviathan-class organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implant may have also recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be retrieved. And an empty case. Really? Oh, nanobots? It can show some form of advanced nanobot. Oh god, what the hell? What was that about? What the actual fuck? Why? Fine, I'll go back into my prawn suit, you dick. Scans show some form of advanced nanobots inside this seemingly empty case. These bots are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it's not possible to sustain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Ancient blade. Ancient Earth Blade. An ancient Earth Blade dating back to the 13th century. Blood samples on the blade match the DNA of 7 separate heads of state from the period. The evidence supports the theory that the aliens are an ancient spaceborne civilization engaged in surreptitious study of less developed species.
Vital signs stabilizing.
A strange carving. Alien carving. This carving is hundreds of thousands years old and made from unrecognized natural fiber grown on an unknown planet. It bears a striking resemblance to the old Earth yin-yang symbol. Two competing theories may explain the similarities. Aliens visited the Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy. The concept of yin and yang is universal. Since yin and yang describe the fundamental interdependence of seemingly opposite forces, it may be necessary existential understanding in some form in all sufficient developed civilization. The tempering of two circles union into opposite and infinitesimally small points, definite, is one logical way to represent this understanding, and may have been developed independently by species other than humans. An alien statue. I do like that they give a bit of that they give some character to the aliens. Alien statue. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it serves a ceremonial more rather than a practical purpose. The pyramid resembles vines, spiraling upwards towards the warm blue stone mounted above it. It may represent a plant found on the aliens' home world, a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. Wait, what of their home solar system? There isn't a gravitational pull. Oh. Could be. A holographic projector. This device contains network apparatus and holographic projection unit. It was likely used as communication relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other devices in range. Rudimentary tablet. Rudimentary tablet. This device shares many similarities with the tablets used to access the alien facilities, but though its structure is rather less complex. It may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and was thus kept here as a form of legacy support. Something I'm always a huge sucker for. I don't like throwing things away. Not really to the hoarder level, but to the watch out that you don't become a hoarder. Oh, cool. Alright, I can access this one as well in a way that doesn't make me go through very dangerous places. It doesn't make me go through past two dragons. Let's have a look. Is this? Wait, where is this? Well, now you're in trouble, aren't you? I don't know where this is. And I don't have any more beacons on me. God damn it. Can I just not be an idiot and use them all for once? Because if I can't find it back... I'll have to go back via the Dragon Cave. And this is one I might need to come back to regularly, because this has infinite amount of ion cubes. Which is something I'm going to need, because I want a lot of them to basically power everything. I want to move to ion power instead of just regular power. But for that I'm going to need, I mean, gold and silver, I have a lot of that. It's the ion cells that are the only things stopping me in just basically unlimited power, or at least way longer lasting power. Oh yeah, that's the sound of the thing starting up the building process again. Whoa. Now we stumbled across a lab of sorts, or at least water is travelling around.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ventilation control. Water flowing to and from the primary containment facility is being automatically controlled, independent of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been recorded. Inflow. Water is being drawn from different biomes around the surface onto the planet. The water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility, while microorganisms and nutrients count are substantially higher. Outflow. Oxygen-deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. Oh, this is for the... those vents were all for the containment facility. Peepers entering the containment facility. The pipes drawing water from the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no sign of distress. The specimens scanned all had consumed high quantities of seeds and organic matter from the surface. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. Ooh. Oh, they are how the they are probably how, I don't know, maybe that's how the infection spread or something? I don't know. Enzyme host peepers are leaving the containment facility. Oh. The outflow pipes are filled with peepers traveling back towards the surface. Specimens show no sign of infection, unlike the ones that were entering. All specimens scanned are carrying enzyme 42, which data suggest inhabits the bacterium. Specimens' stomach cavities are otherwise empty, suggesting they may have purged the content before entering the pipes. Assessment. If peepers have evolved to distribute the enzyme via the pipe network, this may explain part of the mechanism by which life on 4546b has survived since the bacterial outbreak. Okay, and I guess that's maybe also how peepers survive, because hey, they keep you alive. If you don't eat peepers, you survive. Very interesting. And then we have just some
Calorie intake recommended. Vital signs stabilizing.
need to scan all these pipes. So, okay, this place does hold the cure. At least for peepers. Peepers come into this place sick and return cured. So this area does not exactly hold anything more of note. I'm going to need to reach that alien research facility, don't I? I need to reach the tank and see how much work is required before the enzyme can cure me as well. Oh. More portholes.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Maybe this one goes towards the alien portal I had found. Alien portal 2? Yes, it does. Awesome. Because I know exactly where this one is. This one is basically just outside my base. Alright, so tool 2. Alright, I can now easily travel back and forth. No more dragons. Unless I need to find some special resources, but well, then I can't do an awful lot. But hooray, I am no longer traveling back and forth is going to be easy from now on. And yes, I'm going that way last. Wait, do I? Yes, I still have focal setup with me. Okay, this is just a hub, isn't it? So, where would this one lead me? This. Oh, this is with this is the tree-like area, or at least a tree-like area, which was also in the deep somewhere. 600 meters below sea level. It's not as deep as the other area I found.
Seek fluid intake.
Whoa! Fuck, fuck, fuck! Okay, I know roughly where this is. How about not going out there anymore, huh? Sounds like a lovely idea. Sounds like a much more survivable idea. Because I do not like Leviathans at all. They are ridiculously scary. Big things. Alright, then this should be more research. And the last one is then also a portal.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
So
Vital signs stabilizing.
what can I... There's nothing to scan for me in this room, is there? Whoa, that's a very large egg. If I can take that with me, it needs my entire inventory probably.
Integrating new PDA data.
See Emperor Leviathan research data. Specimen size categories have been adjusted. Fuck off. Specimen size categories have been adjusted upwards to accommodate this species. Lovely. Feeding and gestation. Alien research data indicates that despite its size, the species feeds entirely on microorganisms it filters from the water. Then why is it shooting fire at me? I mean, this is the sea dragon thing I found, right? Or is it another species, perhaps? I mean, it looks a lot like the fire thing, but maybe not. Maybe it's something else. Which himself depends on complicated ecosystem of plants and animal life. Reproduction. Large ovary-like organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that, like other species on the planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue indicates probable infertility. Ooh, that's not good for the species that can make, that's able to make the cure. Enzyme 42. The Emperor manufactures enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food, and will occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. This substance was found to neutralize the effects of the bacterium, and its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It would remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. Health. Comparative analysis of size and metabolic rates indicates the specimen captured by the researchers was approximately 1,600 years old. That's pretty old, but we have trees that are older on Earth, so it's not impossible. Although a tree, of course, is less complex. If a branch of a tree breaks, other parts will simply replace it. That's harder with animals normally. Intensive internal and exterior scar tissue suggests it had lived well in excess of the peak lifespan of its species. Assessment. While a healthy emperor specimen may have held some potential as a cure, it's unlikely any research subject survived quarantine procedures. Let's have a look. Indigenous life forms, fauna, deceased. Oh, that's the sea dragon. The emperor is a different species. Even larger, apparently. But it's like a whale, it just filters microorganisms. Alright. Where will the last one go?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think, last portal is going to take me... Let's have a look. Anything close by? Let's have a look. Can I see how far things are from here? No. 800, 1,000, over 1,000. This one seems to be in a completely new area.
Calorie intake recommended. Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, it's night. Please stop that. Just a scanner room fragment. I'm going to take a quick look up, but just directly up so I can't get lost. I think I'll have to take a look where this is, because it's the northwest of my home base. Yeah, I think all these exits are going to need their own beacon, and I might have to turn off some of my beacons as well. For instance, my cameras for one. Already have the Neptune over there. I think there's also a beacon, and they bought it basically the same place. I'm just going to take a look at a couple of those, probably off stream. Alright, last room. Where I suspect the thing was actually held. Please tell me it needs... Fuck. Okay, I know how to make a blue tablet. Of course, this once again requires me to go back and build some new stuff. But this base is suddenly very close to home. Because I mean, in my prawn suit it's a bit of a walk, but for my Cyclops this is really close by. Alright. Of course, my Cyclops is on the other side of the planet. So, I'm going to take my Seamoth again and going to get it back. Well, nice of you to pop in. Quite literally. Okay, well, they can't do much against my fawn suit. And this should allow me to make some ion batteries, shouldn't it? Six silver, that's the one I have less of. And gold I have plenty of. And
Seek fluid intake.
some silicone rubber. And power for days. And I can also... Oh yeah, the blue tablet. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute objective moron. God. Damn it, why am I... Oh, thank God, I have some more. And I also have kayanite, so I can also make the blue tablet I need.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And hooray, my nose wants to sneeze again.
Calorie intake recommended.
Which I am unsurprisingly not going to do. I am not going to sneeze on screen.
Vital
On
signs
stream.
stabilizing.
Because you want a good way to just make an awful lot of noise. Sneeze. That'll do it. Alright. No, I actually need to go up. I knew it was stalker eggs. And why does your space face keep entering my tanks? And yeah, take a guess what's going to happen to those stalkers. Into the boiler. And you are future boiler material. Anyway, I only have... No, I had 2 lava lizards. I might have to sort them by biome in a way that's less broad than just cave. And then the amphils appear more, the mesmers. I don't know. I just know that I need to make more alien containment units. Alright.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
Power for days. Now let's get back to my Cyclops. And when I get back, make more beacons. Because I want to give every exit that I found its own beacon. And there's no light hunting aliens around, so I can just use the lights. Even though there is not a lot of light around, is there? Oh boy, that's deep. Yeah, an expedition there could be interesting. There it is. Something is, I think, hunting me. Oh, there you are. Alright.
Captain. All systems online.
Thank you, Alto. And back to the base we go. It's a cool moon. Let's have a look. We are where I think I explored everything there is to explore. Deep entrance. Deep entrance? I have no clue what that refers to. Going to have to seriously going to have to go around a bit, won't I? See what all my beacons exactly mean. I mean, most of them are obvious, although I don't think I need two down there either. But then there are also a lot of things that I can... I mean, hot vent plus door, I mean, it's not really something I need to return to anymore. Same with the debris with door and debris field plus deep cave, although... Oh no, that's actually one that's rather useful. The base, the life pod sunk near my base. I mean, I'll find that back, I think, just fine. Christ, you guys fail to watch out, don't you? Let's have a look what I have around. Nothing. I mean, repulsion cannon. I already have the repulsion cannon on my, what's it called? On the prawn suit, and yes, I found a repulsion cannon in a time pod. Alright.
All systems online.
Alright. And I can make a repulsion cannon, but I kind of just never really did. Let's have a look. Which one can I? Is there something here I can... Oh. Wait, no, I need to get something out of this locker. Killed spadefish, why not? You can go in there just to mainly be obvious so I can easily find you back. Oh yeah, I also had a regular spadefish with me. Nom nom nom. Let's have a look. Beacons. I need more beacons. Alright, so let's have a look. What else did I need? I think I need some more water as well. Oh yeah, and I can make this one now since I have, since I can make power cells. Oh look, oh. That place is sadly not quite filled up with water just yet. Any spare water in here? Nope. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, fuck off. Going to need to kill you at this rate. Don't know if I can kill you, but seriously, I am going to find a way. Alright. Now it's neither dangerous nor far away. Just over this mountainy area. And after that, it's down. Wrong way. And onwards we go. Off towards the containment area. Let's collect some iron first though. One, two, three. I think I'm just going to walk here. Unless something starts to attack me, and then I'll just run back to my prawn suit. And stomp back in, screaming, "What now, huh?" Those are the steps these guys could take? Christ, those aliens must be huge. So, I guess in we go. Holy!
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
I don't know. Oh. Hey. You are absolutely massive. So, you are the one that's been talking to me.
Detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown. Unlike other alien facilities, scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Explanation unclear at this time.
What happens if I swim through that? I'm still infected. Okay, I need to hurry back because this area is so huge, because that she, I don't know, is so bloody huge. Can I get out of here? Okay, yes, I can. Yeah, okay, color me mind blown. I have no idea what this platform is either. I seem to be unable to scan anything. And I seem to be unable to scan her. Okay, I'm going to need to be able to explore this area. And for that ability, I'm going to need my prawn suit for this. I hope she doesn't mind. And yes, this stream is going to be long because holy shit, how huge thing that's able to talk.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Captain.
And seriously, how bloody massive? Oh. 14,000 leagues under the sea. Sea Emperor's eggs. Shell. Uncommonly strong shell lining.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
Hi. You do strike a rather emperor-like figure, don't you? Shell, uncommonly strong shell lining. Organic growth on the exterior suggests the eggs may have been hundreds or thousands of years old. Alien tubes. Alien devices penetrate the outer shell layer, likely designed to supply them with nutrients and to isolate them from the surrounding environment. Ammoniac sac. Like many eggs on 4546Bs, these do not contain a nutrient supply which is slowly exhausted by the embryo. Instead, they exist on a form of natural stasis, awaiting appropriate hatching conditions. Fetal organism. There's a high genetic match between these organisms and the Leviathan in the vicinity. They appear to be stable and healthy. It's likely that ideal hatching conditions for the eggs vary considerably from the ideal survival conditions of the parent. Seriously, prawn suit, massive robot suit. Huh. No approaching you, I guess? Oh, incubator. Hatching enzymes. The emperor specimen's eggs are attached to some form of incubator. In a normal life cycle, it seems likely that sea emperors would have buried their eggs in shallow waters, where different organic materials in the soil would have triggered a hatching response. The incubator suggests the aliens had resorted to developing artificial hatching enzymes which would simulate the egg's natural hatching environment, but were unable to discover the formula. With extensive information on the sea emperor themselves, it may still be possible to fabricate an artificial hatching enzyme using indigenous ingredients. However, the only surviving source of that information may be the sea emperor itself. I can insert an ion cube.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Okay, sure. No problem. No, don't get in the bronze suit. Open the storage, get a cube and aquarium arch. Scans indicate that this arch was left inactive when the facility was abandoned. It likely served as an access point to the surface of the planet. It's much too small for the Emperor to pass through. It would accommodate smaller life forms. So you won't be able to leave.
With the passage you have opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
Okay.
New blueprint acquired.
Hatching enzymes. Advanced theories. See Empress life cycle. Yeah, that's great. I'm going to take a look at what hatching enzymes. Eye stalk seed, sea crown seed, fungal sample, bulb brush sample, ghostweed seed. Many of these I have. Many of these I just have at my base, so yeah, in the next stream I'll be ready to make that. Oh, this is at the let's have a look. What did I call it? It was the enforcement platform, wasn't it? At least if I'm not terribly mistaken. Yeah, it's slightly cluttered, but this is the enforcement platform. Just the massive alien gun. So yeah, in the next episode we'll be able to hatch her eggs. And then hopefully she'll help me cure myself of this disease. Exciting times. And our time on 4546B has almost come to an end, I think. So yeah, that's the end of this stream, I guess. Whoa.